Special thanks to Patreon supporter Brock Cherry for making this video possible. Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and doing the Handley Page Victor with a crew of 5. Moving over to its dimensions, it's got a length of 35 meters and a wingspan of 33.53 meters. Its role was a strategic bomber and the number built was 86. Armaments include, we could have up to 1 nuclear bomb or up to 35 1,000 pound bombs. 4 Armstrong Siddeley Sapphire turbojets were powered it, and it had a max speed of 1,009 kilometers per hour. Anyways guys, that's it for this, and enjoy the tutorial. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Secure2 over here, bringing you another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Handley Page Victor. This was a British jet-powered strategic bomber developed and produced by Handley Page Aircraft Company, which served during the Cold War. It was the third and final of the V bombers operated by the Royal Air Force, or the RAF. The Victor had been developed to perform as part of the nuclear deterrent program that the United Kingdom had in 1968. The type was retired from nuclear mission following the discovery of fatigue cracks. A number of Victors were later basically purposed to be strategic reconnaissance aircraft, and also in addition some were also converted into mid-flight refueling aircraft. But overall, the aircraft was replaced in these roles by newer and much more updated aircraft, and the Victor was retired in 1993, more specifically on October 15th. With that, that's pretty much the aircraft as a whole. Pretty awesome aircraft. It was really cool, really fun to build, and is one of our larger Modern Warfare, I should say, one of our larger aircraft we've done pretty much for our Modern Warfare and Cold War section. It's very nice. Love the way it came out. Shaping was all pretty good. It was very tricky aircraft. Has a lot of very interesting shapes to it that really just make it a little tricky to do. And you'll see it once we go over the aircraft a little bit and all that stuff. Now, before we get started, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know this will be a difficult aircraft tutorial. So if you guys struggle sometimes with some of my other tutorials, this may not be a tutorial for you. It is very difficult and will take a lot of time, so be sure to be patient. And of course, if you guys struggle with my other aircraft tutorials, again, this may not be the tutorial for you. Going ahead and also before we move on, I want to go ahead and give a special thanks to Brock Cherry for his Patreons on Patreon. With him supporting my channel, helps me out big time, and he earned this aircraft as part of his rewards for his donation. So if you guys are interested in supporting the channel and earning some awesome perks, be sure to go ahead and check out my Patreon. Link is down in the description, of course, but of course it's optional for you guys. Don't feel like you have to, but it's just there in case you want to support the channel more than you guys already do. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the aircraft now. Now, there's a lot of cool stuff to take a look at, so we're going to go ahead and spend some good little detail taking a look at it, of course, and then we'll move on to the tutorial. Now, the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the nose, work our way toward the tail. So up here you have in the front, you have your cockpit, of course, right in here. Very nice, love the way it came out. I think it's positioned really nice with the aircraft. Overall, happy with that. You also have the bombardier section down here, and this could easily be removed if you guys don't want it there. With the later refits of the aircraft, the cockpit, the bombardier section was removed. But it's still kind of cool to have in there, so I went ahead and threw it in anyway. But of course, you can feel free to, remove it or do whatever you want to change that out. On the side here, we had some intakes here. I'm not sure if they're air intakes. That's what they look like. So those are on the sides there. Just a little bit of a marking up here. And then you got of course, your cockpit I talked about. It has this long refueling arm, I believe. So it looks like it could also be refueled in air or whatever. Kind of interesting since basically all the ones I saw this on were ones that were refitted for refueling. So kind of interesting that it would have a refueling arm on it when it's a refueler itself. So, I don't know. Interesting. You have your big intakes. Now, this was a pain for me to do. It took me forever to get something that I actually liked and felt worked for this. And, yeah, you got these huge intakes here for the 2 jet engines, which there's 2 on both wings. Moving on to the wings itself, you have fuel pods. So, fuel pods right here. I imagine this is for the main engines for the aircraft itself, and it also has these fuel pods in the back here, which I believe are for refueling, and it would have a little, hook that would kind of trail back here, or the little nozzle, and then it would, be able to refuel jets and stuff like that in midair. Just some little things on the side here, not sure what these were, but they were on there, so I included those, and of course some more detail, and of course our RAF logo. Moving to the tail, again the RAF logo, this probably like the writing of the unit number on the side here, some detail on the vertical stabilizer, all that stuff, fairly nice detail. It had like the flag on here, almost looked like the French flag, even though it had RAF symbol, so whatever, it's there and included. I love the way the top horizontal stabilizers came out. I think they came out absolutely fantastic. I love it. I've been looking at it so much these past few days. It just looks absolutely fantastic. So that's what we have right there. And honestly, I love it. I think it's by far one of the best features of this build. Is just the beautiful tail on the back here. Just absolutely love it. And it also has a white underbelly, as you can see, white underbelly all the way across or all the way around the aircraft, and all of that fun stuff. And over here on the left side, there's also the door here, obviously to get inside the aircraft. So the door is over here on this side, and only on the left side, not on the right side. But anyways, that's pretty much the Handley Page Victor. It's a really awesome vehicle. Looks great, and is going to be a pretty awesome tutorial. Again, if you guys struggle with some of my aircraft tutorials or any of my tutorials in general, this may be a very hard tutorial for you guys. A lot of crazy detailing, a lot of crazy stuff we'll be doing here. So again, just warning you guys now. But if you want to take it on, you want a challenge, then let's go ahead and get started. So with that, let's move on to our first layer of the tutorial, layer 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our first layer, we're going to start off with layer 1. Layer 1 and our first few layers are going to be relatively simple. Most of it's just going to be involved getting that bulge underneath pretty much the cockpit section, in the front of the fuselage, pretty much down, and all that stuff. You can see that this is going to be the very bottom of the aircraft. This is the lowest point of the aircraft as well. So if you go ahead and take a look here, that is this row right here. You can kind of get an idea of where it is in perspective of the aircraft and everything like that. How we typically do my tutorials is I do half off camera and half on camera. Just makes it a little bit faster and easier for me, so I have a nice look and to make sure I don't make any mistakes and all that stuff. So basically what we do on the very center and over here on the right side, you're going to copy exactly what we do on the right side over to the left side over the center line. Very simple, simplistic. I'll show you what I mean in a little bit once we get the right side copied over. But it's really simple, guys, and it's a little bit faster, easier for me, and you're just going to copy over exactly what we do to both sides, and it will work out really nicely. Now, if you want to build this thing landed, which I will be showing you guys how to make this thing landed, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you build this layer right here 2 blocks off the ground. So, for example, we have our 2 block space right here, and our ground level would be at this point right here. So, if you're building this thing on the ground, make sure it's 2 blocks off the ground, or else you're going to have a mess on your hands. And especially if you don't have roll data on PC, you will have to probably rebuild it or move your ground up or something. So, make sure you guys very careful, especially if you're building this on the ground. Enough about that. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place down a sandstone top slab. It's going to be on the very front here. It's going to be the very front tip of this layer. We're then going to place down a second sandstone top slab, followed by an upside down sandstone stair. On the back of this stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 smooth sandstone blocks. We're then going to place down a quartz full block, followed by a quartz upside down stair, and coming off the quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz top slabs. And that's going to be the very center line here. So again, if you line this up on some kind of like runway stripe or whatever, or on the center of your runway, this is the very center line right here that we just built. This right here. Now going out to the sides. Now you can see over here on the left side, I already have this built. We're just going to do this pretty much the same thing over here on the right side. So we're going to place down a sandstone top slab, come off the second top slab right here from the front of this layer. We're then going to place down a second sandstone upside down stair, like so. We then want to take our smooth sandstone blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 smooth sandstone blocks back. We're then going to place down a quartz block, followed by a quartz upside down stair like so, and then 1 and 2 quartz top slabs. So basically what we just did on this right side here, you're going to flip over to the left side. So you should get something that looks just like this when you complete the layer. And it should be the same thing on both sides, completely symmetrical. And if there is anything asymmetrical, I will let you guys know. So don't worry, if there's anything asymmetrical on one side that's different from the other, I will let you guys know. Anyways, just copy what you did over here on the right side, over to the left side. And with that, that's going to do it for layer 1. With that, let's move on to layer 2. Alright, so moving on to layer 2. Now for layer 2, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking a smooth sandstone block. We're going to place it down on top of this sandstone top slab right here. The very front one in this row, this previous row we did. Smooth sandstone top, or full block on top of this top slab, followed by one more smooth sandstone block that sticks out like this, followed by a sandstone upside down stair off that smooth sandstone block, and then a sandstone top slab on the very front like so. With that done, we're then going to go ahead and go to the sandstone upside down stair to place down a sandstone half slab, or so I should say top slab, off the stair to the side, and that's going to be the same thing on both sides. Coming off this smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down a sandstone upside down stair like so, followed by a smooth sandstone block coming off this one on either side. Also coming off the smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down a sandstone top slab, and that's the same thing on both sides. With that done, we then want to place down a sandstone upside down stair, coming off the sandstone top slab, and then we just want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 smooth sandstone blocks back from that upside down stair. We then want to switch to quartz full blocks. We're going to place down 1 quartz full block like so, and then we're going to go ahead and switch to quartz stairs. We're going to place down a total of 1 and 2 quartz upside down stairs, followed by 1 and 2 quartz top slabs going back. Now on the inside here of these 2 quartz top slabs, we're going to take quartz full blocks and place down 1 and 2 along the sides here, just like that, to cover up the space that would be left open by the slabs. So like that, right behind those top slabs. We then want to go ahead and go after this these quartz full blocks here. We're going to place down 1 more that goes toward the rear, like so. Now in the middle section here, we're just going to place down 2 quartz full blocks. We could place down 3 just in between these 3 quartz full blocks, so just another row in the center here that's going to fill this in. And again, if you copy that over on this side, you should get basically a 3x3 square here of quartz, just like that. That sticks out 1 past these top slabs, like so. Now coming off the center, they're pretty much actually coming off all 3 of these quartz full blocks. We're going to place down 3 quartz upside down stairs across like this, followed by a row of 3 of quartz top slabs coming off the quartz stairs, and then a second row of 3 of quartz top slabs coming off the row of 3 of quartz top slabs here. So just like that on the back. Once you have that done, that's going to do it for your second layer, and with that we can move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to our front up here, and just like we did in the previous layer, we're going to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone full block on top of this sandstone top slab. Come off the smooth sandstone block right here, we're going to place down a second smooth sandstone block, followed by a sandstone upside down stair, followed by a sandstone top slab on the very end, like so. Going ahead and going to the smooth sandstone stair on both sides, we're going to place down a sandstone top slab. Coming off the smooth sandstone block on both sides, we're going to place down a sandstone upside down stair. We then want to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone block on either side of this smooth sandstone block right here, followed by a sandstone top slab that comes out to the side. We then want to place down a sandstone upside down stair like so, coming off that sandstone top slab, and then we're going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 smooth sandstone blocks going back like so. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some sandstone top slabs and stairs and stuff like that. We're going to do a little bit of a siding here. So we want to go ahead and count to our 4th smooth sandstone block from the front. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. This block right here. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab coming off of it, followed by 1 and 2 sandstone upside down stairs. We then want to place down 1 and 2 sandstone top slabs after those 2 upside down stairs. So you get something that looks like that, and then it's going to be on both sides again, like so. With that done, we then want to take our quartz full blocks, and after this one right, this smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, or my bad, sorry, 8 of these quartz full blocks back, so just a total of 8. And then we want to go ahead and actually we're actually going to do something a little different. Sorry guys, we're going to cut 2 off here. So we're going to have a row of 6. We're going to cut 2 off right there, and we're going to place down a stair like this, and then one like so. So we have a corner stair and a regular upside down stair. Sorry about that. You know, sometimes these blocks can really get you confused and stuff. So I do apologize. After this sandstone upside down stair on both sides, we're going to place down a quartz top slab, and in between these quartz top slabs, we're just going to place down a row of 3. So you're going to have a row of 3 of quartz full blocks going across the center here, just like that. With that done, we then want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of quartz coming off this row of 3 right here, followed by a a quartz top slab on both sides. After that, we're going to place down another row of 3 of quartz full blocks, followed by a quartz top slab on both sides. Now, coming off this row of 3 of quartz full blocks, we just want to go ahead and place down some 3 long rows of quartz. So we're going to go ahead and go to our center block right here. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 quartz top slabs. Just to double check our counting, we can confirm that it is 21. So 21 top slabs coming off this very center quartz block right here, going back like so. Now on the rows to the sides of it, it is 3 less, so that's going to be 18 blocks or 18 slabs long. So just from the side here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 quartz top slabs going back like so. So you should get something that looks like that from above. And of course, you can take the time and copy what we do over on this side over to the air side. Now for this section here, we're just going to go ahead and basically do a little bit of this these parts here for the wings. It's a little bit easier just to get them out of the way now. Maybe a little bit of a headache, but it's just a lot easier, and we're gonna try building this up by layers. So that's what the goal is for this. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and go to this third slab here. So you can see this row 3 of quartz top slabs. We want to go ahead and go to the center slab. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. Place little blocks out to the side. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to place down the iron trapdoor like that coming off of it. We then want to go ahead and go back from the iron trap, or we just want to go ahead and go from the iron trapdoor. We're going to go ahead and go 1 and 2 more placeholder blocks out to the side. So 1 and 2. And then we're just going to place down 1 iron trapdoor back like so. Now from this row we have going on here, or from the iron trapdoor really, we can just go ahead and go from there. We're going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, and 4 placeholder blocks. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it definitely works if you use a different color than what the normal blocks are. Definitely, because we're going to be deleting these blocks later, there's kind of more there for a visual purpose for us to see what we're doing. So you may want to use a different colored block if you haven't already. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to place down a quartz top slab. We're going to place down a quartz full block, followed by a quartz top slab. Now coming off toward the front, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair, followed by a quartz top slab. Now when we're going back the other way here, we're going to go ahead and take our full blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz upside down stairs. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. After you have that done, along the back here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks with 1 and 2 quartz top slabs on both sides, like so. We're then just going to place down a quartz upside down stair and then a quartz top slab, like that. And this is going to be the start here at the very bottom of this fuel tank that's located on the side of the wing there, as you can see, just like that. Now with that finished, we now want to go ahead and go back to this section here. So what we want to do for this is we want to go ahead and go from the tip here. So this quartz top slab here, we're going to go ahead and go 1 block back, just like that. We're actually going to go ahead and go 2 blocks back, and we'll make it 3. So we'll go back 3 blocks like that. And then we just want to go ahead and go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 blocks. Going ahead and going over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go back 1, 2, and 3. And then we just want to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 blocks. We're going to go ahead and place down a quartz top slab, like so. We want to place down a placeholder block. We need to go into our inventory, and we want to grab ourselves a end rod. We're going to place down an end rod, come out the bottom of the block like so. And we just want to go ahead and place down a total of, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 quartz top slabs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 quartz top slabs. Once you guys have that all done, we can go ahead and delete all this purple wool. It's not needed. We can just go ahead and get rid of it all, and make sure you don't break the iron trapdoors or anything like that, like I just did. And just delete it all and everything like that, because we don't need it anymore. It's a nice template for basically our wings, and to kind of get an idea of how this thing is going to look. So again, this is also a good dictator of how much space you're going to need for this thing width-wise and all that stuff, and structuring it a bit more and stuff like that, because it's not too late to move this or whatever, because we're still very early on in the build. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for layer 3. With that, let's move on to layer 4. Alright, guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 4. Now, for layer 4, we want to go ahead and start off by going to the front of our aircraft again, like we've been doing. We're going to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone block on top of this sandstone top slab. Coming off the smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down 1 and 2 light gray stained glass full blocks, followed by a stone top slab on the very end, like so. On the sides here, these 2 light gray stained glass blocks, we're going to place down 2 light gray stained glass panes, like that, followed by a smooth sandstone block on both sides after those 2 panes. With that done, we're going to place down 1 and 2 more smooth sandstone blocks back, so you have a row of 3. Go into the second smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down a sandstone top slab that comes off of it, followed by a sandstone upside down stair, just like that. With that finished, we then want to place down 1, 2, 3, and just 3 smooth sandstone blocks back from this sandstone upside down stair, with a sandstone top slab that goes out to the side, just like that. Now, at this point in the tutorial right here, this is what I kind of mentioned earlier. This is where we have a little bit of asymmetricalness. Now, we have the door over here on the left side, which is represented, basically highlighted, really, I should say, with birchwood. So we're going to go ahead and be putting in a little bit of birchwood on the left side and the left side only. So over here on this side, we're going to place down a sandstone stair and then a smooth sandstone block. However, over here on the left side, we're going to place down a birchwood upside down stair and a birchwood plank with a button coming off of it like that. So you can see there's a difference on both sides here, but just note, only on the left side will there be birchwood, and on the right side there's sandstone instead. And we can go and continue on. With that done, we're going to go and take our smooth sandstone blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 back on both sides. With that done, we then want to go ahead and switch to quartz full blocks. And for these, we're just going to go and take quartz full blocks. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 quartz full blocks back, followed by 1 and 2 quartz upside down stairs. Now, once we have that done, and before we continue on, I just want to go and make one quick thing, highlight something that we're going to do just to make it a little bit easier when we get to this section a little bit later. So on top of these trapdoors here, we're just going to place down 2 of these smooth sandstone blocks, or just for right now. And around these blocks, we're going to place down quartz upside down stairs like that. Same thing right here. Around this, we're just going to place down quartz upside down stairs like so. And then we just want to go ahead and break those sandstone blocks, and we're going to place down quartz top slabs like that. And these are going to represent these little intakes on the bottom here, and it's going to be on both sides. It's going to be a little bit easier just to do that now because we're going to have all these half slabs we're going to be doing and all that stuff. So I just felt it would be a little bit easier on you guys just to do it now before we get all into that. So just go ahead and add that on now, and we can go and resume on the fuselage. So after you have that done, we're going to go ahead and go diagonal from this stair right here. We're going to place down a quartz full block like so. Now from this quartz full block, we have 1. We're going to go ahead and go continue on back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and let's see, we have 16. Just want to double check over here. Yep, we're going to then place down 1 and 2 quartz upside down stairs, followed by 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs. And again, this is a row of 16 of these quartz full blocks. We can just go ahead and get my wooden axe out just to double check here that it is 16, because it's very important we have the count right, and 16 it is, so we're good to go. Now in between these quartz top slabs, we're going to have this on both sides. We're going to go and place down rows of 3 of quartz full blocks just to fill in the space in the back here and make sure there's no open gaps in the fuselage. We then want to place down a row of 3 of quartz full blocks coming off this row of 3 here on the end, sticking out one past these top slabs. We're going to place down a second row of 3, followed by a third row of 3 like that. We then want to place down a row of 3 of quartz top slabs, followed by a second row of 3 of quartz top slabs, and then just one quartz top slab that sticks out the back there, just like that. So you get a nice shaping here for the back of the fuselage as it starts to kind of slant up and go to the point on the very back. With that all finished, we can go ahead and now move on to the sides here. So we have our fuselage kind of done here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and need to grab ourselves some iron trap doors. So you may need to go into your inventory and grab it. Luckily I just have one right here I can just pick up from, and we're going to start off with iron trap doors. Now what we want to do here is we want to go ahead and go to this last smooth sandstone block from the very front before it gets into the quartz full blocks. We're going to place down an iron trap door coming off of it, followed by 1, 2, and 3 after it. So you have a total of 4 iron trap doors. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves quartz top slabs, and we're just going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 quartz top slabs back like so. With that done, we want to go ahead and go to this iron trap door up here in the front again. We're going to go ahead and go one out like this from it. We're going to go ahead and place down second one after, 3, 4, and 5. So it's going to stick out one more. We're just going to go back one more than this row right here of 4. So you have a row of 5 right here. We then want to take our quartz half slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back. It's going to connect to this first stair right here. And then after the stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs sticking back. Like I said, just doing these to start off with is going to be a lot easier than trying to do it with this. So that's why we did those when we did, and hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. Now, once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to our 4th iron trap door. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have a 4th one right here. We're going to place down an iron trap door that comes off of it, followed by 1, 2, and 3 back. So a total of 4 iron trap doors for this row. We then want to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs. This should connect to what we've already had built right here. And then going ahead and going back, we're just going to place down again 3 quartz top slabs. So 1, 2, and 3 back, like so. With that done, moving on to our next row, we want to go ahead and go to our 2nd iron trap door right here. We're going to place down a iron trap door coming off of it, our 3rd iron trap door. So we have 1, 2, and then we have our 3rd one right here. one iron trapdoor like this, we're going to place down a total of 1 and 2 back. So you have a total of 3 right here. We want to take our quartz slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 back. Should connect up to this quartz upside down stair. And we also have one quartz upside down stair here. After this one right here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. And this is going to go back quite a bit. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 quartz top slabs going back from that quartz stair, just like that. So it's kind of a longer row here. It sticks out 5 past this quartz top slab like that. Again, 8 coming off this quartz corner stair, or this quartz upside down stair. With that done, we then want to go ahead and go to our third iron trapdoor in this row. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor coming off of it. We're going to place down a row of 2 after it, so 1 and 2. We're then going to place down a quartz top slab like that. And then we just want to go ahead and go back to this stair right here. And we're going to take a row back of quartz top slabs all the way back into its equal back here with that. So something like so. With that done, going out to the sides here, we're going to place down a iron trapdoor coming off this quartz top slab right here. After this quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz top slabs going back like so from that iron trapdoor like that. Then going out to the side again, we just want to take iron trapdoors. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. Iron trapdoors come off the quartz upside down stair and these 2 quartz top slabs. And that's going to do it for this intersection here of the wings. Now going ahead and moving on, we have to go ahead and we have to basically do the fuel tank now. So continuing to build this up. Now for this, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a smooth sandstone block on this quartz top slab on the very end here like this. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall on either side of it, like so, and then one smooth sandstone block that sticks out toward the front, like so. Now going ahead and going along the row here, basically going toward the rear here, honestly, we're just going to take our quartz full blocks. We're just going to fill this in the middle here of quartz. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 quartz upside down stair, or quartz full blocks, and then a quartz upside down stair on the very end, like so. Now on the sides here, after this cobblestone wall here, we're going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of these smooth sandstone blocks. Same thing over here on this side. Just like that. With that done, we then want to take our quartz blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 back. 1, 2, and 3 back. And then we're going to go and grab ourselves a quartz upside down stair, place it down either side, and then a quartz top slab after the stair again on both sides. Just like that. Now with that done, we're going to go ahead and want to grab ourselves some placeholder blocks here, or blocks that you will be able to delete later on. We're going to go ahead and go 1 back from the stair right here, and then we want to go ahead and go actually 2 back from that upside down stair. We're going to go ahead and go over 1, 2, and 3 blocks like that. So same thing over here, 1, 2, and 3 blocks back, and then 1, 2, and 3 over like so. Come off the third. Actually, my bad. Sorry, 2 blocks. So 2 blocks back like this, and then 1, 2, and 3 over like so. Should get like a little L shape there. Once you have that done, we're going to grab ourselves our iron trapdoors, and we want to go ahead and place down a row in here. So we're going to go ahead and place down a total of 1, and then we're going to go ahead and go back a total of, I believe, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you have a total of 5 iron trapdoors that go back like so. And then we can just delete these placeholder blocks. We don't need them anymore. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of them. Now with that done, we can go ahead and grab ourselves some end rods again, some stone buttons, our quartz full blocks, and we're also going to need some acacia wood slabs. Now going out to this row we started in the previous layer, we're going to go and build onto this. So we're going to place down a quartz slab on top of this end rod like that. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 quartz full blocks on top of these 7 quartz top slabs. On the very end here, we're going to place down a quartz top slab, a quartz half slab, like that. On these 2 blocks, touching the half slabs, we're going to go ahead and place down stone buttons on both sides. So just like that. And then along these 5 center quartz full blocks, we're going to place down a row of 5 of acacia wood slabs on both sides, like so. And once you have that done, the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to take end rods, and we're going to place down an end rod on either side here of this quartz half slab, just like that, to go ahead and finish that off. Once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for layer 4 of the build, and with that we can move on to layer 5. Well guys, we are moving on to layer 5. Now layer 5 is easily, hands down, probably the hardest layer of this tutorial. We are going to be basically building most of the wing in this part, getting a very good idea on what it's going to look like. And once we have it done, it's going to be a lot easier. We're just going to be basically building upon what we have set up for it. But I just want to go ahead and again warn you guys, this is going to be a very difficult layer. So pay close attention, and just take your time, feel free to pause the video, slow it down for you guys, and make sure you guys get this right. I'm probably going to make a few mistakes. I'm going to do my best not to, but it is, again, a very difficult layer. So to get started here, we're going to go ahead and go to the front. Now, on top of the light gray, the stone slab we put on the top here, we're going to go ahead and put down a light gray stained glass block on top of it, followed by a smooth sandstone block off the light gray stained glass block, and then a quartz top slab on the very end, basically the tip of the aircraft. After that, we're going to go ahead and place down a sandstone top slab on both sides, followed by a smooth sandstone block going back like so. And then in the very center here, in between these two smooth sandstone blocks, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass block like that, just to kind of, fill it in and give it a little bit more glassiness to the cockpit, or the navigation little bubble thing on the bottom here. With that done, we then want to place down a row 3 smooth sandstone all the way across. Going back, we're going to place down one smooth sandstone block like this, followed by a sandstone top slab. Or my bad, not a sandstone top slab. We're actually just going to place down an upside down stair. Coming off that, smooth sandstone block. After the smooth sandstone block, we want to grab ourselves some black wool. We're going to place down 1 and 2 black wool blocks back. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab, come out the first black wool block, and then we're going to place down a upside down sandstone stair like that on the second. We will need to go ahead and also grab ourselves some signs. We're going to place down a sign coming off this stair like this on both sides. We then want to place down a smooth. We then want to go ahead and take our smooth sandstone blocks, going back from the stair. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 smooth sandstone blocks. Coming off the second smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down an upside down stair, facing that direction like so. And on the back of this stair, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone block. Now again, this is where we have a little bit of a difference. So on the left side here, on top of the upside down birch stair, the birch plank, we're going to place down 2 birch stairs facing each other, so we have a little gap in between the stairs. And we're just going to place down a row 2 of black wool behind it. Over here on the right side, we're just going to place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks. So make sure you guys, give you a moment here. This is on the left side. This is on the right side. With that done, going ahead and going back from this point here, on both sides, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 smooth sandstone blocks back. Alright, so after our row here is smooth sandstone, we're going to switch to quartz blocks. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 quartz full blocks going back. If we want to go ahead and take a wooden axe and just make sure copy rolled edit, we can see it's 20 blocks long. And actually, my bad, it's going to be 21. So just one more back, so you have a row of 21 quartz blocks going back like so. Once you have that done, we're going to switch to quartz stairs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 upside down quartz stairs going back like so. We then want to grab ourselves prepare stairs. We're also going to need prepare slabs, and we're also going to need basically a prepare full block, which you can just use slabs for to make a full block if you want to. After this stair right here, this quartz stair, we're going to place down a prepare stair like this. We're then going to place down a prepare top slab on the inside here. We're going to need to place down a prepare full block like that to kind of fill in the space right there. And then after this prepare full block, we're going to place down a second prepare full block like that going back. With that done, we then want to switch to quartz full blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz full blocks going back like that. We're then going to go ahead and place down a row of 1 and 2 quartz upside down stairs like that, followed by a quartz top slab after the last stair like so. In between these top slabs here, we're going to place down a row 3 of quartz full blocks all the way across like so. We're going to place down a second row 3 of quartz full blocks coming off the row right there, so it sticks out by 1. We're going to place down a quartz block in the very center of this row 3, kind of coming off going toward the rear, followed by a quartz upside down stair on both sides like so. We then want to place down a row 3 of quartz top slabs, and then come off the very center slab. We're going to place down a quartz top slab like that, come off the center, going toward the rear. With that all finished, it's now time to go ahead and go on to the wings. As I mentioned, this can be very difficult, guys. Pay close attention, and we should hopefully be able to get through this pretty easily. Now, what we want to do to begin with is we want to go ahead and start off by grabbing ourselves a sandstone top slab here. Now, the sandstone top slab, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 block from this end piece here. So right here, the second smooth sandstone block from where the quartz starts. So it's going to be one kind of pass from the iron trap doors like that. After that, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone block. We then want to go ahead and place down a total of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we can just go and make this 5 quartz full blocks going back like so. We're going to grab ourselves black wool. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and just 4 of these black wool blocks back. Just to double check underneath here, I think we do have a bit of half slab work and stuff like that we want to get into, so we will have to make sure that we take that into account doing the bottom here. So basically from this slab we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of these quartz full blocks. So going ahead and going back, we have 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go ahead and count to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you have a total of 10 quartz full blocks going back like so. We then want to switch to quartz top slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quartz top slabs. Or my bad, sorry, 4 quartz top slabs, not 5. And then we're just going to place down a total of 1, 2, and 3 birchwood top slabs going back. And that's going to be, the birchwood is going to be basically highlighting the flaps that are on the wing. So for our next row, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to this iron trap door. It's kind of nice. We have a bit of an outline actually with these iron trap doors, which is actually pretty helpful. Which we're going to be definitely using to help us out here. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down a sandstone stair on top of that iron trapdoor like that. And we just want to place down 1 and 2 more after it, so you have a row of 3 like so. Once you have that done, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone block like so. And then we're going to go ahead and resume back to our sandstone stairs. So we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 sandstone stairs. With that done, we then want to take our black wool blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 back. We're then going to take our quartz full blocks. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 quartz full blocks back. We're then going to go ahead and place down 1, and my bad, I believe it's actually this way. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz ups down stairs, just like that. It's going to be on both sides there. And then we just want to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs, and then 1, 2, and 3 birchwood top slab planks going back like that. Alright guys, so for our next row going out for our wings, we're going to go ahead and need to grab ourselves some sandstone slabs again. We're going to place down a sandstone slab on coming off on top of this iron trapdoor here, coming off the smooth sandstone block. And we just want to go ahead and go back a total of 2 more sandstone slabs. So we have 1, 2, and let's give us a total of 3. We then want to take our sandstone stairs, and we're going to go and place down a row of 2, make sure that they're facing this way, so their backs are facing out to the side. So we have 1 and 2 sandstone stairs like that. After you have that done, we're going to take our black wool, we're going to place down 1 and 2 black wool blocks like that, and then we're just going to take quartz full blocks and just go pretty much all the way back here. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 quartz full blocks back. Just to double check our count here, we'll go and copy, and we can see that we have 17 quartz full blocks in this row right here. On the very end here, we're just going to grab ourselves a nether brick stair. We're going to place down an upside down stair like that for the back here, which is going to be the first kind of part of one of our jet engines. With that done, that's it for this row. Let's continue on. Alright, so for our next row, we want to go ahead and continue on basically what we were doing. Now we're going to place down a sandstone slab on top of this iron trapdoor, coming off this sandstone slab right here. We then want to take sandstone stairs. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. 2 of these of which are going to be along the back here. And after that, we're just going to place down a black wool block like that on the end. We then want to grab ourselves our blocks of quartz. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quartz full blocks back. We then want to switch to quartz upside down stairs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz upside down stairs, followed by a nether brick upside down stair on the very end there. And again, this can be part of your engines and all that stuff on the rear here. With that, that's it for this row. Let's go ahead and continue on. Now, going ahead and moving on to our next row, we want to go ahead and take smooth sandstone. So we're going to go ahead and start off by going to this iron trapdoor right there. We're going to place down a smooth sandstone block, followed by a second one back like that. We're then going to switch to quartz full blocks again. We're just going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 back, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 upside down quartz stairs like that, and then a nether brick upside down stair like so for the jet engines. Moving on to our next row, going out, we want to go ahead and take a sandstone upside down stair. We're going to place it down coming off this quartz full block, sandstone upside down stair, followed by a smooth sandstone block after it, just like that. We then want to go ahead and take our quartz full blocks, and we're just going to place down a row that goes all the way back of solid quartz. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 quartz full blocks, and a nether brick upside down stair on the back, just like that for the jet engines. With that, let's go ahead and move on to our next row. Alright, so for our next row here, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a sandstone top slab coming off this smooth sandstone block, followed by a smooth sandstone block going back from the slab like that. We then want to take quartz full blocks. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz full blocks back. We then want to place down 1, 2, and 3 upside down quartz stairs, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, my bad. We just want to place down a total of 3 quartz top slabs after that. And then we're going to go ahead and actually we're going to place down 4 like that. And then we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 of birchwood top slabs just like that. Going ahead and continue on, we're going to move on to our next row. Alright, so going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and take our quartz top slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 along these 2 quartz full blocks right here. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just 6 quartz full blocks back, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quartz top slabs, and then 1 and 2 birchwood top slabs like that, all going toward the rear like so. Continuing on, we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz upside down stair, come off this quartz full block like so, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz full blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz top slabs, and then 1 and 2 birchwood top slabs going back. And this is, just continuing our shape. I do apologize for all the little skips here and there. I just want to go and throw this out there real quick. I am basically looking at what the wing actually looks like, all that stuff, and, before I do each row, just to make sure I get it completely right. I don't want to make any mistakes for you guys. And, yeah, so I do apologize for the wrinkly little cuts here and there. That's just me trying to make sure I get everything right and know what I'm doing for each of these little rows that go back, because each one has a lot of crazy stuff going on underneath that you can't really see. Lots of slabs and all that stuff, as you get to see, so I want to make sure I get that all right. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. Alright guys, so for our next row here, we want to go ahead and take sandstone slabs. We're going to go ahead and place down 1 on top of this second smooth sandstone block right here. So you have the one right here. We're going to go to the second one, place down a sandstone half slab like that. We then want to place down 1 and 2 sandstone stairs back, followed by 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks as well, going back, just taking this all the way back like so. We then want to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz full blocks that go back like that. We then want to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz top slabs, followed by a total of 1 and 2 birchwood planks or birchwood top slabs, going back like that. Alright, so for our next row over, we're going to go ahead and continue on. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some sandstone slabs again. We're going to place down a sandstone slab on top of this smooth sandstone block like this, followed by a sandstone stair back like that. We're then going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 smooth sandstone blocks going back. We then want to take our quartz full blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz full blocks back, upside down quartz stair like that, followed by 1 and 2 and 3 quartz top slabs back, and then 1 and 2 birchwood top slabs. So you should get something that kind of looks like this for the back engine like that, or this fuel tank I should say, not an engine, but the fuel tank like that on the sides. Now going ahead and continuing on, we want to go ahead and take our sandstone slabs. We're going to do something similar we did on the air side there. So we're going to place down a sandstone half slab next to this smooth sandstone block, sandstone stair, and then we're going to place down a total of, let's just double check here because it's a little bit different on this side. We have a row of 5 of sandstone stairs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sandstone stairs going back like so, and then it's going to lead into a quartz full block. Along the side here, we're just going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks, and actually, my bad, 5 quartz full blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz top slabs, and then 1 and 2 birchwood top slabs, all going back like so. Alright, so for our next row over, we're just going to take quartz top slabs. We're going to place down 1 coming off this quartz full block right here, so just like that. And then we're going to place down 1 after it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, all the way back here, so you have a row of, I believe, that will be 9 quartz top slabs, followed by 1 and 2 birchwood top slabs going out to the very end. Once you guys have that done, we have to go ahead and put this bad boy on. So we have 5 quartz top slabs, and we have quartz stairs going toward the back. So for this, we're going to place down a total of, I believe it's 1 back from the previous row. So yeah, 1 back like that. We're going to go ahead and place down a quartz top slab coming off this second one right here. We're then going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3. I believe, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, and we actually have 5 back, so we're going to go ahead and go back, so we have a row of 5 of these quartz top slabs. We then want to take quartz stairs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 upside down quartz stairs, going back like so. We then want to place down a quartz corner stair, just like that, and that's going to do it for this row. Moving on to our next row here, very similar to what we kind of did here. We're just going to, basically continue to take this back here. So we're going to go ahead and go to our second quartz top slab here. Place down a quartz top slab coming off of it, 1, 2, and 3 back. Followed by a quartz full block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 quartz full blocks back. A quartz upside down stair like that on the end here. Followed by 1 and 2 quartz top slabs going toward the rear. We actually want to go ahead and go to the side here as well. We're going to place down 1 quartz top slab coming back from it, just like that. We then want to go ahead and basically continue this, so it's very similar to what we did in our row right here. So we're going to place down a quartz top slab equal to this one right here. We're going to go back 1, 2, and 3 blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 upside down quartz stairs, a quartz upside down corner stair, and then a quartz top slab coming off the corner stair, just like that for this extra other fuel tank that's going to be on the back here, just like that, as you can see represented right there. Now, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go and switch back to our half slabs here. So it's going to be nice, a little bit simpler here. We're going to go and take our quartz half slabs. We're going to go and have an indent here. Go to our second one here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 quartz half slabs back. And we just want to go ahead and then place down a birchwood slab coming off this upside down corner stair, just like that. Alright guys, so continuing on. Now the next thing we want to do is you want to go ahead and go to our section here. We're going to go ahead and place down an iron trap door coming off of the second quartz half slab here. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 quartz half slabs back, followed by a birchwood half slab like that. Once you have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down an iron trap door coming off this iron trap door right there. This time we're going to go ahead and go back 1 and 2 more iron trap doors, so you have row 3 right here. We then want to place down a quartz half slab like this, followed by 1, 2, and 3 per half slabs, or per top slabs I should say, followed by a quartz half slab, and then a birchwood top slab on the very end like that. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and go to our second iron trap door from the front here, place down an iron trap door off of it, followed by a second one, like so. We're going to go ahead and leave this space open right here, so we're not going to do anything with this right here. We're going to go ahead and go back to this third per slab. We're going to place down a quartz half slab like that. And then we're just going to place down a per half slab like so. And then we're going to place down 1 and 2 of these birchwood half slabs going back like that. Going ahead and going back up to the front here, we're going to place down an iron trap door coming off this second one right here. We're going to leave this whole space open. We're going to place down a quartz half slab coming off this one right here. We're then going to place down another per slab coming off this one right here. A quartz half slab coming off this birchwood half slab, and then a birchwood slab on the very end like so. Going ahead and going to our next row, we're going to place down another iron trap door coming off this one right here. So it's going to come out like so. We then want to go ahead and go to the back here. We're going to place down a per slab coming off this one, and then we want to place down a we want to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 iron trap doors going back like that. Now, you may be wondering why we have this open space right here, and I'll show you guys real quick. This is mainly so that we can keep the color of the British RAF logo on the bottom here. So that's why this is kind of left open here to kind of show that, and you'll see it more complete once we get to the next layer. Going ahead and continuing on from this iron trap door here, we're going to go at a bit of an angle. So we're going to place down a iron trap door like that. It's at a bit of an angle here, just like that. And on the sides here, we want to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 iron trapdoors back. And we're actually going to take these iron trapdoors, we're going to swap these out. We're actually going to place down a quartz top slab and then a birchwood top slab like that. I do apologize for that little mistake. Just go ahead and fix that and you guys will be good to go. Now, when it comes to this, we do have to go ahead and put this section in here for what would be the sole thing on the wing here. Again, I'm not sure what it is. To get started, we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz stair on top of this quartz full block, so the one in the very center. We're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks back, followed by a quartz upside down stair. Just to double check, we can go and look back over here. You can see that we are pretty much right. So just like that on the sides here. On top of the quartz full block up here, we're going to place down a stone button, and then on top of this quartz half slab, we're going to place down a end rod just like that. With that finished, coming off the quartz stair here, we're going to place down an iron trap door, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5 back like that. And also come off this quartz stair right here and place down 1 and 2 iron trapdoors coming off of it, like so. With that done, go into the sides here, and I'm going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 iron trapdoors, so an indent from the one up here in the front. We then want to place down a row of 6, so we're going to go and be equal with this row of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to stick out 1 past the back. Going ahead and go into our next row here. Actually, we want to go ahead and actually make this a row 4. It's just going to be a row 4, not extending out on this side, and not equal with this, a row 4 right here. We then want to go ahead and do a row 5, so it's going to be equal to this right here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to stick out 1 past the back here. We then want to go ahead and go out in an angle again, place down 1 like this, row of 5, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a row of 5 right there. And then on the end here, we're just going to go ahead and take our iron trapdoors. On the center 3 iron trapdoors, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. Just like that on the very end there, like that. And you can see the same thing basically shown over here. Just like that in the wings, and you're going to take that same design we did over here, flip it over to the other side. Very complex, guys. I know it's pretty crazy. Even I had a little bit of a headache going through that layer. But as I mentioned, this is the hardest layer of the build. If you got this perfectly right, the rest of the build should be pretty smooth sailing. So with that, that's it for layer 5. Let's move on to layer 6. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our next layer, we're going to be going ahead and moving on to layer 6. For layer 6, what we want to do is you want to go ahead and start off by going to the front up here. On top of this smooth sandstone full block, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab. We then want to place down a sandstone stair back. On either side of the sandstone stair, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab. Going back from the sandstone stair on the back, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone full block. On either side of the smooth sandstone full block, we're going to place down a sandstone stair like that. Going back from the sandstone stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks, and then we're going to place down a sandstone stair like this on both sides. Going back from the sandstone stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 smooth sandstone blocks, and then on top of this upside down sandstone stair, we're going to place down a sandstone stair on top of it. We then want to place down a smooth sandstone block back, and then this part here is where it gets a little asymmetrical. So over here on the left side, we're going to place down 2 birchwood planks with 2 signs on the sides of them. Over here on this side, we're just going to place down 2 smooth sandstone full blocks. Going ahead and continuing on, after you get to this point, basically on both sides, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 34 of these smooth sandstone blocks back. We just want to go and double check our count. We can see actually 37. So actually, my bad. 37 of these smooth sandstone blocks back. Even I counted wrong. That's actually pretty bad. I was off by 3. So that's why we double check. 37 blocks back, all the way back here. And then we're going to go ahead and place down a purpur full block on top of this quartz upside down stair like that. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves quartz full blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3, and 3 quartz full blocks, followed by a quartz top slab like this, and then a purpur block on the inside there, like so. So basically, if you did this right, you should kind of see the RAF logo lined up in the smooth sandstone blocks, kind of filling in the space in between. Now going ahead and going off of this purpur block, we're going to take our smooth sandstone. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 back. We then want to place down a upside down sandstone stair coming off the row of 5 here of smooth sandstone blocks. On the inside here, we're going to place down a sandstone full block, followed by 1, 2, and 3 back, like that. We want to go ahead and place down a quartz full block, which is in the center here. So it's going to be in the center, and then we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair on both sides, come off those row of 4 of smooth sandstone, just like that. Come off the very center quartz full block, we're going to place down another quartz full block, but this time on the near side, we're going to place down a quartz top slab. Coming off the quartz full block, we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz top slabs, and then we're going to follow that up by placing down 2 iron trapdoors, just like that on the very ends. Going ahead and going on to our wings now. Once we get this done for the wings are going to be getting really close to being finished up. This is another big part of the wing for pretty much just the top portion here. But we are getting close. It's going to be a lot easier. We pretty much have our outline already built up, so we're just going to kind of build upon that and get really close to pretty much have the wings entirely complete. So what we want to do for this is we want to go ahead and start off by going to the front up here. Now coming off this, or basically on top of this sandstone top side, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone block, followed by a sandstone upside down stair, just like that, coming off of it. We then want to place down a total of, after the smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks back, so you have a total of 7 smooth sandstone blocks. We're then going to grab ourselves black wool. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Actually, my bad, sorry. 16 black wool blocks back. We can just double check our count, 16. And then we want to place down a row of 3 here of nether brick half slabs. So we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 nether brick half slabs going back like so. For our next row over, we want to go ahead and continue on. Now, we will need to go ahead and grab ourselves some wooden trapdoors. And for this, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on the smooth sandstone block here. We're going to open it up like that, and it's going to create these little support kind of pillars inside the these air intakes and everything like that. Basically, as you can see over here, looks something kind of like that. So with our wooden trapdoor, we're going to place down one like this, make sure it has the space kind of the inside here like that. We're then going to go back to our black wool block right here. We're going to place down one on top of it, and we're just going to take our black wool blocks and just go all the way back here along the previous row we just placed, and it's going to end at the same point right back here. We then want to grab ourselves nether brick stairs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 nether brick stairs, followed by a nether brick half slab on the very end like so. Going ahead and go into our next row here, we want to take our wooden trapdoors again. We're going to place down 1 and 2 on top of those 2 sandstone stairs. We're going to open them up like so that they look something just like that. You want to make sure that they're positioned just like that. We're going to go ahead and go on top of our black wool block right here. We're going to place down 1 block like this. And then we're going to take our smooth sandstone blocks. We're just going to go ahead and take this quite a ways back. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 blocks back, followed by another brick stair right down the very end there, and we're going to get closer and closer to completing these engines. Going ahead and go into our next row over, we do have wooden trapdoors again, so for this we're going to place down 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 basically wooden trapdoors on top of those stairs, and we're going to open them up, so you basically get something that looks like that, a little bit of a thicker line there for the center, so just like that. And then going back from this row, we're just going to take a black wool block. We're going to place down one right here. Not a smooth sandstone. Black wool block right there on top of that one right there. And we're just going to take our smooth sandstone blocks all the way back here. Basically all the way back to the engines. Just like that, so they stop at the same point this row does. And then we're just going to place down another brick stair. Just like that to go ahead and complete our first engine on the inside here. With that complete, going ahead and continuing on, we want to go ahead and place down a black wool block coming off of this sandstone one right here. So we're going to grab black wool, place down one right here. And we also want to go ahead and put down a wooden trapdoor as well. So we need to grab ourselves a wooden trapdoor again. And we're going to place down one right here. Just like that, opened up with its facing toward the inside here. Not toward the outside, facing in side just like that. So you can see like so. Going back from this black wool block, we will go ahead and just take sandstone. We're going to go and just go back to the same point those ends. So just a row of sandstone. Smooth sandstone blocks all the way back here. Going to end at the same point right here. And another brick stair just like that. With that complete, we want to go ahead and go to our next row over. We're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks. So one on top of the stair and then one that sticks out like that. And then we're just going to place down a black wool block behind it. We're going to go and take our smooth sandstone, place down a row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then again, another brick stair on the end there, and that's going to complete those jet engines off just like that. Very nice and simple. Going out to the sides again, we want to go ahead and take our sandstone blocks again. We want to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 sandstone blocks. So one's going to come off this one right here, and then one off the black wool block, just like that. And then we can just go ahead and take this row back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 blocks back. We then want to place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs like that. We're going to grab ourselves birchwood half slabs. We're going to place down a birchwood half slab on the very end, like so. Going to our next row over, we want to go ahead and place down a sandstone block coming off the third one right here. So smooth sandstone block. And we're just going to run our row all the way toward the back here. Just like this, all the way back here. We're going to stop at this point right here where we have our 2 sandstone stairs. We're going to place down 2 sandstone half slabs. And then we're going to place down a birchwood half slab like so. Okay, guys, so for our next row here, we're going to go ahead and take our sandstone blocks again. We're going to place down one on the third one right here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blocks back. We're going to place down 1, 2 of these sandstone stairs like this, and then we're going to place down a birchwood stair on the end here. So we're going to need to go ahead and go into our inventory and grab it. Birchwood stair, we're going to place it down just like that at an angle like so. For our next row over, we want to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone block coming off the second one in this previous row. We're going to go ahead and go back from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you're going to have, a row of 8 here of smooth sand, or actually, sorry, a row 9 of smooth sandstone. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 and 3 sandstone half slabs back, followed by a birchwood half slab like so. For our next row over, we want to go ahead and take our smooth sandstone blocks again. We're going to place down 1 on the second one, so right here. And we're just going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 smooth sandstone blocks back. And just to double check here, we're not going to do that just yet. So we're going to place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs, and then a birchwood slab there on the end. And actually for this right here, we're going to remove this birchwood slab right there. We're not going to have that. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of that for right now. Going ahead and moving on to our next row, we want to go ahead and again place down a smooth sandstone block coming off the second one. So a smooth sandstone block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 back, giving you a row of 8. We then want to place down 1 and 2 sandstone stairs like so. And I just want to double check here. We're actually going to go and flip these, so they're going to be facing this direction. So 2 sandstone stairs like this, and then a birchwood stair like that. We also want to grab ourselves some stone buttons here, and these should be right there. So we're going to go and swap those. We're going to put stone buttons right there on basically these top of the sandstone, the birchwood top slabs that are right by these stairs. So just like that, like so on both sides. With that done, we're going to go ahead and go back up to the front here. We're going to place down a sandstone half slab coming off this smooth sandstone block. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of these, 7 of these smooth sandstone blocks going back. So you have a row of 7. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs, and then a birchwood half slab just like that. Alright guys, so moving on to our next row here, we're going to go ahead and place down a birchwood half slab coming off this smooth sandstone block. We then want to place down 1 and 2 birchwood planks after it, like so, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 smooth sandstone blocks. We're then going to go ahead and pull out sandstone stairs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 sandstone stairs like this, followed by a sandstone corner stair, and then a sandstone half slab like that. And this is going to be part of that extra fuel tank I was talking about earlier. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and go back up to the front here. We're going to place down a birchwood stair next to this birchwood plank, followed by 1 and 2 birchwood planks back. We then want to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of these smooth sandstone blocks back, followed by a sandstone stair, and then 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs going back like that. After you have that done, for our next row over, we're going to place down a birchwood half slab next to this birchwood stair, followed by 1 and 2 birchwood planks back. We then want to take our smooth sandstone. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, and 4 of these sandstone half slabs back, or full smooth sandstone blocks back. I'm just going to double check. Actually, it's only 3. My bad. So we're going to place down 3 back. We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 sandstone stairs, sandstone corner stair like this, and then a sandstone half slab, just like that. For our next row over, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves our birchwood half slab. We're going to place down 1 come off the plank here, followed by 1 birchwood plank going back like that. We then want to place down 1, 2, and 3 of these smooth sandstone full blocks. We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 sandstone half slabs back, and then a birchwood half slab just like that. Alright guys, so after looking at something, I realized I made a bit of a mistake. Now, it's actually not that big of a deal. It's actually very fixable and just a very simple mistake that we can easily remedy. Now, what happened here is this sandstone half slab is supposed to be on top of this quartz top slab. And it's a simple mistake just looking at it and all that stuff, and I really do apologize for messing that up, but it's very simple. Basically, all we need to do is just go ahead and scoot everything kind of back one here. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of scoot this back. We don't need to mess with the back here. This the back portion of this wing, everything like that is perfectly fine on the back here. Everything works. It's just this front part here we're just going to need to push back. So we're going to push the birchwood half slab back. We're going to take this birchwood stair, push it back. We're going to take the birchwood half slab, push it back, and then this birchwood half slab back right here. So basically they're on top of these quartz top slabs. It's not that major of a problem. It just, was very simple, a minor fix. But I do apologize for messing that up. And, of course, this happens sometimes with these bigger builds. You miss a block, just a little tiny block you're off, and some stuff starts to get a little whack. But I was able to catch it in time, and we fixed it, so we're good to go. So make sure you make that small adjustment, and let's go ahead and continue on. In addition to that fix, I have one more thing I want to go and also throw in. Sorry again. We're going to go ahead and actually take this sandstone stair here. We're going to break this and the sandstone half slab right here. We're going to replace those with two sandstone, smooth sandstone full blocks. So now we should have just a row 3 of these sandstone slabs going back, and we should be good to go. So once we have that done, we are now good, and we can go ahead and continue on. Alright guys, so continuing on, we're going to go ahead and take this birchwood, the smooth sandstone block, and replace that for birchwood plank. Then we're going to place down a birchwood stair coming off of it, like so. After you have that done off this birchwood stair, we're going to place down a birchwood plank on the back of it, followed by 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks, a sandstone stair like this, followed by 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs, and then a birchwood plank on the very end there, like that. For our next row, we're going to place down a birchwood slab on top of this iron trapdoor right here next to this birchwood stair, birchwood plank after it, like so. We're going to place down a total of 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks. We want to go ahead and grab ourselves some prepper slabs. We're going to place down a prepper full block, followed by 1 and 2 prepper slabs, followed by a sandstone half slab on the end there, like so. Alright, so for our next row over, we want to place down a birchwood slab coming off this birchwood plank, followed by a birchwood plank right behind it. We're then going to place down a prepper block directly behind it, followed by a block of quartz, like this. And then we need to grab ourselves some quartz half slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz half slabs back. We're then going to place down a prepper block like this, followed by a sandstone slab like that going back. For our next row over, we're going to place down a birchwood stair right here on next to this birchwood plank right there. We're going to place down a prepper full block. We're going to place down a quartz half slab like this, followed by a brick slab, which we need to go into our inventory and grab, which is going to be the color of the center of the circle here with the RAF logo. Like that, quartz half slab like that, a prepper slab like so, and then a sandstone half slab like that. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a birchwood slab coming off this birchwood stair. Prepper half slab, actually, my bad. And then we want to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz half slabs, prepper slab like this, and then a sandstone half slab. For our next row over, we're going to go and place down a birchwood slab on top of that iron trapdoor right there. We're going to place 1, 2, and 3 prepper slabs back, followed by 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs, and then a birchwood top slab, or just a birchwood half slab like that on the end. For our next row over, we're going to place down a birchwood half slab like this, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 sandstone half slabs back, and then a birchwood half slab. For our next row over, we're going to place down another birchwood half slab next to this one. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sandstone half slabs, and then a birchwood half slab on the end. Continuing on, we're going to place down a birchwood half slab on top of this iron trapdoor. 1, 2, 3, and 4 sandstone half slabs back, and then a birchwood half slab like so. Continuing on, we're going to take our sandstone half slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 back, in a sandstone or a birchwood half slab on the end there, so like that. And then we want to go ahead and take our sandstone half slabs, and we want to go ahead and place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back, followed by a birchwood half slab. And you can see over here, we have a row 5 here, and it's equal right here. And these are all on the iron trapdoors that we put in the previous layer. Continuing on, we just want to go and take our sandstone half slabs. We're going to place down a row 5, basically on top of these 5 iron trapdoors, like that. And on the end here, just a row 3 of sandstone half slabs on top of this row 3 here of iron trapdoors. And the last thing we want to do is just grab ourselves an end rod, and we're just going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4, and actually 5 of these end rods coming off this sandstone slab on the very end of the wing, just like that. And that's going to be the same thing on both sides and everything like that. Once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for layer 6. And with that, we can move on to layer 7. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 7. Moving on to layer 7, we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and placing down a sandstone half slab. That's going to be above this space right here, so empty space right there, just a sandstone half slab right above it. We're then going to place down a sandstone stair back, followed by a sandstone half slab on either side of the sandstone stair. Behind the half slabs in the sandstone stair, we're going to place down a row of 3 of light gray stained glass, followed by a sandstone half slab on either side of that row of 3. We then want to go ahead and go from the glass block on the side here. We're going to place down 1 and 2 glass blocks back along the side. On the second one right here, we're going to place down a sandstone stair next to it. And then on the third, we're going to place down a sandstone top slab, like so. We then want to grab ourselves a red hardened stained clay block, place down one like that after it. We're going to go ahead and grab a stone button. And we just want to place down a stone button, come off the red stained clay block. Going back from that block, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone block, followed by a sandstone half slab on basically either side. Now over here, this is going to be the last time we have a little bit of asymmetricalness with this door on the side. We're going to place down a birchwood stair like this, and then a birchwood plank with a stone button on it like so, just like we did for this bottom layer here. I believe that was back like on layer 4 or something like that. Then over here on this side, we're just going to place down a sandstone stair, and then a smooth sandstone block. We then want to place down a smooth sandstone block, so on both sides there, followed by a light gray stained glass block. And then we're going to take smooth sandstone blocks and run this pretty far back. So we're just going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32 blocks back. If we just go and double check our count here to make sure we are correct, you'll see we have 32 blocks back. We then want to grab ourselves a prefer full block. We're going to place down one like this. We're going to grab ourselves a coarse full block, place down one. Grab ourselves red hardened stained clay. This for some reason is actually pink. Let me go ahead and swap that out real quick. That should not be pink, that should be red. There we go, that looks a bit better. And then we're going to place down a quartz full block after it, like so. We then want to grab ourselves a prefer stair. We're going to place down one on top of this prefer top slab, and we're going to grab ourselves a prefer full block and place it down next to that stair. After you have that done, we're going to place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks back. This little piece right here is optional. This is basically the writing on the side here with the aircraft serial number. So if you want to add that, you guys can. But for this, very simply, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 black wool blocks. Go in at an angle here, place down 1 and 2 on top of those 2 smooth sandstone blocks. If you guys don't want it, just go ahead and use smooth sandstone instead. Or if you want to do something a little different, feel free to go ahead and change it up if you want to. Continuing on, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 smooth sandstone blocks. Along the side here, so you have basically a row of 5 of blocks right here. We then want to grab ourselves some just some cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1 and 2 cobblestone walls going back from these 2 rows of 5 here blocks. And on the very center here, in between the cobblestone walls, we're just going to place down 1 and 2 of these smooth sandstone blocks, and then we're going to place down a total of 2 more back, so you have a row of 4, and then a stone button, and it should end right on top of this iron trapdoor on the very end there, just like that. And that's going to be the very back tailpiece, as you can see right there. And once you have that done, that's pretty much the fuselage for this layer. Now we have to go ahead and move on to the wings, of course. This right here is going to probably be the last major part of the wings, really, which is going to be really nice. So let's go ahead and get into that. Alright guys, so moving on to the wings. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down a sandstone stair on top of this one right here. So just like that. Going back from this sandstone stair, we want to place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks. We're then going to go ahead and switch to black wool. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, my bad. Let me just go ahead and see where I'm at right here. I kind of messed up there. So we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're actually going to take that back a few blocks. So we end at 13. Let me just go ahead and double check the count here. We have 13 black wool blocks. We then want to grab ourselves nether brick slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 nether brick half slabs. Going back, again, that is 4 nether brick half slabs. Just like that on the side there. For our next row over, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some sandstone up-down stairs, and we're going to do something kind of similar we did for the row down there. So we're going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3 sandstone up-down stairs, a smooth sandstone block, and then 1, 2, and 3 sandstone up-down stairs. We want to grab our black wool again. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 back, like so. And then we're just going to take our smooth sandstone. We're going to place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks, and then 1 and 2 black wool blocks, and then a narrow row of 4 here of narrow brick half slabs going back toward the rear. Going ahead and moving over to our next row here, we want to go ahead and take our sandstone top slabs, and we're going to go ahead and run a row here. So we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the stair. That's going to be right after here. This actually should be kind of like that. That actually should be like that. I don't know why it's not. Let me go and fix that real quick. So we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the sandstone top slab block right here. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab, 1 and 2 back, and then we're going to place down a upside down sandstone stair. We're going to place down a row of 2 here. So just like we kind of did in our previous layers. So we have a row of sandstone like that. We're going to go and take our black wool, place down 1 and 2. That goes back like so. And then we're going to take smooth sandstone blocks, and we're going to place down a pretty good sized row here that's going to go back to this black wool. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to grab ourselves sandstone stairs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 sandstone stairs. Sandstone half slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sandstone half slabs back like that. After you have that done, we then want to go ahead and basically continue on. So we're going to place down a sandstone top slab coming off of this one right here. We're then going to place down 1, 2, and 3 upside down sandstone stairs, and then a black wool block. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of smooth sandstone. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 back like that. We're going to place down, let's see, actually it's a pretty long row right here. So it would be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We then want to place down a sandstone stair like this, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sandstone half slabs going back like so. With that done, our next row here, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some sandstone half slabs, and we're going to go ahead and start off by going to this section here. So these 2 sandstone upside stairs, we're going to place down 2 sandstone half slabs coming off of them like so. We're then going to take sandstone full blocks. We're going to place down, let's see, we want to go ahead and place down a row going out. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We're then going to place down a sandstone stair. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sandstone half slabs going back. After you have that done, we then want to go ahead and continue on. So we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs. Come off those 2 smooth sandstone blocks, the first 2 in that row. We then want to take smooth sandstone. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3 back. We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 sandstone stairs. And then we just want to place down, actually, my bad, I don't believe it's a row of 3. I believe it's actually maybe a row of 4. Let me just double check here. Let's see. We actually have a row of, row of 4. So we're going to make this go back one more block. So we have a row of 4 here. 3 sandstone stairs, and then we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sandstone half slabs going back like that to the end there. Alright guys, so for our next row, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs coming off those 2 smooth sandstone blocks. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks. We want to place down a corner sandstone stair like this. And we just want to go ahead and go back 1, 2, and 3 sandstone half slabs. So 1, 2, and 3 sandstone half slabs back like that. For our next row over, we're going to go ahead and go to these 2 sandstone half slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs going back, followed by a smooth sandstone block like so. With that done, we then want to take our our sandstone half slabs, and we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 back, just like that. Okay, so before we go ahead and continue on, one other little correction I want to make, and it's basically stems out of our little issue we had here, and actually kind of looks like this is the reason why we had it. What we need to do here is we actually need to go ahead and shave this area off here a little bit. So we're going to break this smooth sandstone block, this one, and this one like that. So we get something that looks just like that, really. So just go ahead and kind of shave it off so it looks something like that. So you basically have 2, and then you have 1, 1, and then 2 instead of basically 1, 1, 1, 1. As you can see over here, it should look something just like that. I believe, originally we had basically that going across. We're just going to go and shave that off so we get something that looks just like that. Now, with that complete, we can now go ahead and continue on. Now, coming off this smooth sandstone half slab, or this full block, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 back. So you have a row of 5. We're then going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone buttons going back like so. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and go to our third sandstone half slab, place down one that comes out to the side, followed by 1 and 2 back. After you have that done, we then want to go ahead and continue on. We're going to go ahead and take our sandstone half slabs. We're going to go ahead and go to the second block right here. Second half slab right here, place down one and then a second one back like that. And then with that out of the way, we can go ahead and place down a smooth, just another sandstone half slab, come off this one right there like that. And then it's going to go ahead and go back by one like so. And we actually want to go ahead and take our another sandstone half slab. We're going to place down one right here. So we have a row of 3 right here, and then a row of 2 just like that. And then we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone buttons going back from that row just like that. The last thing we're going to do for the wings here is we just want to take wooden trapdoors. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wooden trapdoors. So basically starting at this point right here, going back 5, just like that. And once you guys have that done, it's going to do it for the wings. Pretty much we just have a little bit left to go for, but really simple stuff. But the main part of the wings is done with, and that's going to do it for layer 7. With that, let's move on to layer 6. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 8. So for layer 8, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking an iron trapdoor. We're going to place it down on top of this center light gray stained glass full block. Going back from that iron trapdoor, we're going to place down a nether brick half slab like this, followed by a nether brick half slab on both sides. So basically we have a row of 3 of nether brick half slabs across like so. Going ahead and go back from that, we're going to place down a nether brick top slab like that, followed by a light gray stained glass full block on both sides. We also want to place down a wither skeleton skull on both sides at about a 45-degree-ish angle, if I can get it. So something like that on both sides. We then want to place down a light gray stained glass full block behind the wither skeleton skull, and then also one right here. In the very middle space here, we're going to place down the sandstone top slab, just like that. After you have that done, we're going to go ahead and go from the light gray stained glass blocks on the side here. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, and 3, and 4 smooth sandstone blocks like that. We then want to place down a sandstone half slab on both sides. We want to go ahead and grab ourselves sandstone stairs. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sandstone stairs back. We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 smooth sandstone blocks, and then taking sandstone stairs again. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 sandstone stairs back. We then want to grab ourselves a preparer stair, place it down on both sides, followed by a quartz stair, like that, again on both sides. We then want to place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks that are going to kind of come in like that on both sides. And we also want to place down a quartz half slab on top of that red stained clay block, like that. With that done, we're then going to place down a preparer block after these 2 quartz blocks. We're going to grab ourselves smooth sandstone again. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 back. If you guys are doing the markings like I did them, we're going to go and place down a black wool block, followed by a smooth sandstone block, and then also a nether brick stair like that. In between the nether brick stairs, we're going to place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone, followed by a second row of 3 coming off of it. We then want to place down a 1 sandstone block coming off the center, followed by a sandstone stair on both sides. We're going to do that one more time. So there's sandstone block in the center here with 2 sandstone stairs on both sides. We're going to place down another sandstone block coming off the center, sandstone half slab on both sides, sandstone stair coming off the center block with a sandstone half slab on both sides of the stair, and then 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs coming off that stair like so, followed by a stone button on the very end of it, or on the very end of this block like so. And we also want to go and place down a stone button on either side of this smooth sandstone block, which I forgot to do in the previous layer. So let's go ahead and throw that on both sides like that. Now moving on to the wings. Very simple. This is going to basically finish off the wings for us. We won't have to touch these things again, thank God. So what we want to do for this is we want to go ahead and place down a sandstone half slab on top of this smooth sandstone block. So right here, sandstone half slab, it's on the second stair from this row of 4 here of smooth sandstone. We then want to go ahead and place down a sandstone stair back. So like one like this, so we create a corner stair with that stair right here. So we get a sandstone stair like that. We then want to take our smooth sandstone. We're going to place down 1 and 2 blocks back. We then want to place down 1 and 2 black wool blocks. We're going to grab ourselves nether brick stairs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4 nether brick stairs back. Nether brick half slabs back, just like that. Going ahead and moving on to our next row over, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab, come off the stair like so. We're then going to place down a sandstone stair like this, and then a smooth sandstone full block like so. We then want to place down 1 and 2 black wool blocks. And after you have that done, we're going to place down a sandstone stair, which is going to be just like that, facing this direction, or I believe actually facing this direction like so. We're going to place that stair right there for right now. And then we just want to take sandstone half slabs, place down 1, 2, and 3 more, going back like so. Going out to our next row out, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves sandstone half slabs again. We're going to place down 1 and 2 along those 2 blockable blocks. And we're going to go ahead and place down, or actually my bad, we're going to place down 1 and 2, one on top of this sandstone top slab here, and then the second one right here. We're going to place down a sandstone stair like this, and then a sandstone corner stair. This one's going to turn into a corner stair, and we have one like that. And then just 1, 2, and 3 sandstone half slabs back, just like that. The last thing we want to do is we just want to go and take a sandstone half slab. We're going to place down 1 right here on top of that black wool block to cover it up. And we just want to place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs like that. And then same thing over here. We're going to go and place down, I believe, 1 and 2. So, or actually, yeah, 1 and 2. Just like that on both sides there to kind of smooth it out a little bit. And once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for layer 8. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 9. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 9. For layer 9, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by placing down a sandstone upside down stair on top of this sandstone top slab. Coming off the sandstone upside down stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of these sandstone top slabs, followed by a stone brick top slab on the very end like so. On the back of this sandstone stair, or the sandstone upside down stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 smooth sandstone blocks. We then want to grab ourselves some birchwood half slabs on either side of the first slab here. We're going to place down 2 birchwood half slabs going out to the side. We then want to grab ourselves some birchwood stairs. We're going to place down a birchwood stair next to the second block, and then a corner stair out to the side. Next to the third block of smooth sandstone, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone block on either side, followed by a sandstone stair like that on both sides. Going back from the smooth sandstone the sandstone stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, 32, and 33 smooth sandstone blocks back. Let's just go ahead and double check our count here since it was a pretty long row here. 33 smooth sandstone blocks back, so we're right. And then we just want to go and take our sandstone stairs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 sandstone stairs going back. On the backs of these stairs here, we're going to go ahead and just place down a row 3 of smooth sandstone, and then row 3 to pretty much connect the 2 sides up. Then for this section here, we're going to take our proper half slabs off the sandstone stairs. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, and 3. And in between these 2 rows here of proper slabs, we're going to just place down 3 rows of 3 of smooth sandstone to basically fill that row in. After that, on the sides, after the proper slab, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab. We're going to place down a row of 3 in the middle here just to kind of fill in the space. We're then going to place down a second sandstone slab, again a row of 3 in the middle there. We then want to place down a third sandstone half slab. This time, however, we're going to place down a sandstone block in the center, followed by a sandstone stair like that on both sides. Then we want to go ahead and just take a row of smooth sandstone going off this block right here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back. Going along the sides here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 sandstone stairs like that, followed by 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs going back. Now after this row here of sandstone full blocks, we're going to place down 1 and 2 birchwood planks, and then a birchwood upside down stair like that. It should be on this smooth sandstone block right before this stair right there. And then we just want to go ahead and take a stone button, and we're going to place it down on top of this, or on the side here of this birchwood plank, just like that. Once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for layer 9. With that, let's move on to layer 10. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 10. For layer 10, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going to this empty space that's after this row 3 of smooth sandstone. We're going to place down a sandstone stair on the very center in the top there, followed by a sandstone half slab on either side. Now going back from the sandstone stair, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of, let's go ahead and see here, we have a row of 31 sandstone half slabs back from that stair. We then want to place down a sandstone stair like this, facing that direction, as you can see right here with the outline box like that, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sandstone half slabs after it. We're then going to place down a sandstone stair, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 smooth sandstone blocks, red stained clay block, quartz block, purpur block, and 2 birchwood planks going back like that. And we also want to just take a stone button, place it down on this birchwood plank like that, and also 1 on the side here, this smooth sandstone block like so. With that all finished, we then want to go to this the side here, we're going to do this row. For this row, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 sandstone half slabs back. Now, the thing that's a little bit different is over here on the left side, and only on the left side, we have a sandstone stair we're going to put over here on this side. So only on the left side. Over here on the right side, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 sandstone half slabs both sides, and then a sandstone stair like this. That's going to be on the left side of the aircraft, but a sandstone half slab on this side. So basically, this first sandstone stair is a total of basically 25 blocks back from this first sandstone half slab right here. So basically, in total, you have 26 half slabs, and then you have the sandstone stair. Then after that, after the stair and after this half slab, on both sides, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 sandstone half slabs back. So we're going to stop when we get to the sandstone stair right here. In addition, we're going to go ahead and go back to this point here, which is basically at your 4th sandstone half slab back from this center stair. We're going to place down a sandstone stair on both sides, and then 1 on the back of that stair. And on this first stair right here, we're going to place down a sign next to it, like so. And it's like these little air intakes or something like that on the top here. Not exactly sure what they're for. But they almost look like little air intakes on the top there, and that's basically what we're going to be putting on there for that. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for layer 10, and with that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 11. Okay, guys, so going ahead and moving on to actually layers 11 through 14. I felt it would be a little bit easier just to combine all these layers since it's not anything too crazy, so we're just going to go and combine this. So what we want to do for this is we're going to go ahead and start off by going to these 2 sandstone stairs right here. On the left side, we're going to place down a row of 4 of wooden trapdoors on top of them like that. We also want to grab ourselves an end rod, place it down on top of this sandstone stair like so. Going back here on top of this sandstone stair that has the sign on the side of it, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab. And then going back here to this section. Now on your second smooth sandstone block back from this stair right here, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab on top, followed by a second one. We then want to place down a smooth sandstone block, red stained clay block, quartz block, purpur block, and they should all be on top of each other. And then 1 and 2 birchwood planks back, and then a birchwood upside stair. We're also going to place down a stone button on that first birchwood plank. Going up to our next layer here, we're going to place down a sandstone stair on top of this smooth sandstone block here. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 smooth sandstone blocks back from that stair, followed by 2 blackwood blocks, and then 2 birchwood planks. And on this first birchwood plank here, we're going to place down stone buttons just like that. Going ahead and going up on top of this smooth sandstone block here, we're going to place down 1 more on top, followed by a second one. We're going to place down 2 blackwood blocks, smooth sandstone block, birchwood plank, and then a birchwood upside stair on the back. And again, a stone button on the birchwood plank on both sides. Going ahead and going up, we're going to place down a sandstone stair on top of this smooth sandstone block, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 smooth sandstone blocks on the back of the stair, followed by 2 birchwood planks, and then a stone button on your side of those birchwood planks like that. Also on these sandstone blocks here in the red stained clay, we're going to go and kind of build this up here. So you have a stone button here, stone button on the red stained clay here, 1 and 2 on top of those 2 smooth sandstone blocks, and then one right there. Actually, my bad. We're actually going to go and change this a bit. Sorry about that. We actually want to go ahead and place down one on top of one on this red stained clay block, one on this block. Going ahead and going up, we're going to go over at an angle and place down 2 going up. So you get something that looks just like that for the back kind of tail here. And with that, we'll move on to our final layers really for the build. We have pretty much we're going to be layers, I believe, what we were on. We had 11 right across here. So we had 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to work on layers basically 15, 16, 17, and 18. We're going to put basically this whole tail piece on and all that stuff. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to our last final layers of the build. Alright guys, so moving on to our last final layers, we have layers 15 through 18, and this is basically just going to involve putting this whole tail section on the back here. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's pretty awesome. I love the way it came out. It's, again, very kind of crazy shaping. So, we're going to be doing, again, half off, half on. So, to get started here, we're going to go ahead and take our sandstone half slabs. We're going to place down a row that's going to be on the top here. So, it's going to stick out by one side or basically it's going to stick out by one on both sides. So you can see we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of these sandstone half slabs on top of this basically 7 row of blocks. So it's going to stick out by one on both sides, and then we're just going to place down a wither skeleton skull just like that to cap off both ends. Now going ahead and go into your first section up here, you're going to go to your second slab right here from the front. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab like that. We then want to place down a row of 4 of smooth sandstone blocks after it, followed by a row of 4 birchwood planks. So 1, 2, 3, or sorry, my bad, a row of 3 of birchwood planks. Then going ahead and going up, we want to go ahead and place down 2 stone buttons, one on this sandstone top slab, one on this smooth sandstone block. We're going to skip a space, place down 1 stone button on top of this one right here. Now out to the side, we want to go to our second smooth sandstone block. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab, followed by a second one. We're then going to place down a birchwood upside down stair. We will need to go ahead and grab ourselves some birchwood stairs as well. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 birchwood upside down stairs coming off those blocks as well. Going ahead and going up, we're going to take our stone buttons. We're going to place down a row of 3 on top of those blocks like that. And we also want to place down a birchwood half slab on top of this birchwood upside down stair like so. With that done, we then want to go ahead and go out to the side here. We're going to take our sandstone half slabs. We're going to go ahead and go to this upside down stair, sandstone half slab, or sandstone top slab, and then 1 more after it, and then 2 stone buttons on top of those slabs. We then want to place down a sandstone slab back, followed by 1 and 2 birchwood half slabs, like so, going back. With that done, we then want to go ahead and place down a sandstone half slab to kind of come off this stone button right there. So 1 just like that. We then want to go ahead and place down a sandstone half slab back, followed by a birchwood half slab, and then we want to put a birchwood top slab. Like that. So you can see here what we kind of have going so far for it, just like that. And here's a little bit of an underview, like so. So going ahead and continuing. Now at this point right here, we want to go ahead and place down a sandstone half slab that comes out on your side here. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab coming off of it, so it kind of goes up like so. And then we want to place down 1 and 2 birchwood top slabs going back from that sandstone top slab. For our next row over, we're going to place down a sandstone top slab like that. Or actually half slab, my bad. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab, followed by a second one, and then a birchwood top slab, all going back like so. Or actually, my bad, this is going to be a birchwood half slab, so it's going to go up 1, just like that. For our next row over, we want to go ahead and basically come off these half slabs. We're going to place down a basically a half slab on both sides here. I believe those are half slabs. Yeah, those are half slabs coming off on both sides, and then just a birchwood half slab on the end of this row. 2 is sandstone half slabs. Going ahead and going up again, we want to go ahead and place down a sandstone top slab coming off the second one right here. And we're just going to place down a second one that goes back, and then a birchwood top slab after that. Coming off of this, we're going to place down a birchwood top slab coming off this one, and then a sandstone top slab coming off this one right here. And then going up from this birchwood top slab, we're going to place down a sandstone half slab, followed by a birchwood half slab, and then a sandstone half slab coming with the birchwood half slab out to the side like that. So basically, when you look at it from above, you should get something kind of like that looks like that from the back here, just like that. And it looks very nice once you have that tail put on. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the main fuselage of the aircraft. If you want to stick around and build this, we're going to be going ahead and putting the landing gear on to have this thing landed. So if you want to, have this thing at an airbase or something like that, you guys will have the ability to do so. Anyways, that's going to basically do it for the main body of the aircraft. Let's go ahead and move on to the landing gear. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to the landing gear. Now the landing gear themselves are pretty simple. It's nothing too extreme, but it's a little bit complex still at the same time. And we will need to modify some of our pretty much our in-flight design. Now if you guys built this correctly and you want this thing landed, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it should be 2 blocks off the ground. That is very important that you guys have it. If not, if it is 1 block from the ground, or if it's 3 blocks, or if it's anything other than 2, it is going to not sit on the ground, right? So you need to make sure, check now if before you start working a landing gear and then realize that it's all messed up. Be sure to check this out and make sure it's right. If you guys are perfectly right and everything's set up perfectly for what you guys will need, then we can go ahead and get started. Now what we need to do here is we actually need to go ahead and kind of move some stuff in here. So we're going to go ahead and go to this row right here. It's our very bottom row. You can see right here. Now we have this row, these 2 rows of 3 here of quartz top slabs. We're going to go ahead and delete the second row. We're going to just go ahead and completely get rid of it like that. We then want to go ahead and go to our row up in here. We're going to delete this row of quartz right above it. We're going to do the same thing right here. Delete this row of quartz completely. Delete this row right here. This row of quartz stairs. And this row of quartz half slabs. We're also going to break this row of 3 of quartz on the up on top there. We're also going to break this row in here. Just like that. If this row is in here, I think I might have hollowed it out for the tutorial. But basically you want just a big open space right in here. You can see we just kind of cut it out. It is basically a 3x5 hole we just cut out into the build. So to get started here, we're going to go ahead and place down a polished andesite block like that on both sides, followed by a stone brick upside down stair like that. We then want to place down another polished andesite block on both sides. We want to grab ourselves some cobblestone walls, which we can just go into our inventory grab. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall, followed by 1 and 2 that go down like this. We want to place down a stone brick upside down stair like that, stone brick top sub on the bottom of the stair. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some nether brick stairs. We're going to place down upside down stairs and a stair on top. Basically just making a wheel shape like that all the way around like so. And then we just want to place down a top slab coming off the, or the half slab coming off the stone brick stair like that toward the rear. With that done, up here we're going to go ahead and take our stone brick half slabs. We're going to place down a row of 3 across. And then going ahead and going up in here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of polished andesite across the top here. Basically filling in that space like that. And then we just want to go and take some levers. We're going to go ahead and basically put them on the polished andesite blocks and have them flick down so they kind of connect to these blocks. Kind of showing a little bit of the mechanisms that would kind of pull these doors, or pull the doors up, which you will see us kind of putting into use in a little bit here. And we want to go ahead and do the same thing up here, just like that, and over here as well, like so. And we're going to, build the doors here in a sec. And then we just want to take stone brick stairs. We're going to go ahead and go off this cobblestone wall right here, stone brick stair. Go at an angle here, place down stone brick stair, and then place down another one like that. All going at an angle like that to basically complete this wheel right here. Now, with that complete, we now need to go ahead and put our doors on. So for the doors, it's pretty overall pretty simple. Shouldn't be too difficult. Now, what we want to do for this is we want to go ahead and start off. Okay, so putting the doors on. Now, the doors themselves are pretty simple, but we need to make a few modifications. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and delete these 2 quartz half slabs right here. You can see right after these 2 quartz stairs, we're going to delete those 2, place down 2 quartz stairs like that. We want to go to the bottom of this first stair right here. We're going to place down a quartz stair like this, followed by a quartz top slab on the bottom. We then want to place down a quartz full block next to that quartz stair, followed by another quartz top slab on the bottom. Going ahead and building this up, we're going to place down a quartz full block, followed by a quartz stair like that on top. We then want to go ahead and place down a quartz stair next to this one right here, followed by a quartz top slab on the bottom of that quartz stair, and then just the same thing right here, quartz stair, and then a quartz top slab. And then we can just go and take that same design and replicate it over here, and it's going to basically do it for the doors. So same thing over here, just like that. Oops, it's a quartz full block right here, and again, don't forget the top slabs underneath them. Going ahead and building this up, we're going to go up like so, have a stair like that. 1, 2, and 3 stairs, and then we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz top slabs after it to pretty much create our doors that would open up like that on both sides. And then up on the front here, we're going to place down a item frame, glass block in it. We can go and grab ourselves a sign, and we're going to put a sign over it like that for the little front light that would be on the front landing gear. That's going to do it for the front wheel. Let's go ahead and move on to the rear wheels. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our rear wheels. Now, for these we're just going to do 1 wheel, and then I'm going to, obviously take that same design, copy it over to the other side. Just a time saver, so I don't end up having to do, 2 sets. It's just, this video is already long enough. So what we want to do is you want to go ahead and basically cut a section out of the wing on the bottom here. If you go ahead and look on the bottom here, it's right after these engines. It's these kind of like actually in this row right here that the engine's on. So you have these this row of full blocks that kind of runs all the way along here. We're going to go ahead and count to our 4th block in right here, and we're going to go and cut into the wing. We want to go ahead and cut 3 out like this, and then we're going to go and count 4 more forward. We're going to cut it out. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 more forward, and then we want to go ahead and basically go over 3 right here, and then we're going to go and cut this all out as well, just like that in the middle. So we basically have a big 3x5 square on the bottom here, and you guys can see where it's kind of positioned on the wing here. For engines and all that stuff, you can take time to kind of take a look at it, but you want it to be positioned just like this. Now with that out of the way, we can go ahead and then grab ourselves some of the blocks we're going to need. So we're going to need polished andesite. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 polished andesite. Alright guys, so continuing on. Now what we want to do here is we want to go ahead and take polished andesite, and we're just going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and 3 blocks down right here. You can see it's not in the very center, it's one block back from the center. Then we're going to go ahead and skip a space right down here, go down one, place down a cobblestone wall, and we're going to place down an anvil like that to kind of connect the space right in there. On the bottom here, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab, that's basically half a block above the ground, followed by a anvil on top of it as well. So you get something that looks like that for the basically the leg that comes down for the gear. Now with that done, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab on either side like this, the one on the bottom here, and we're just going to go and place down an air brick stairs. We're going to go ahead and basically make our wheels like this, and pretty much all the way around. So very standard how we typically do the wheels on all of our aircraft, and of course bigger vehicles and stuff like that. So just like that, standard wheel design like that. We're also going to take end rods, place them down like this on both ends like so. Now in the front here, so our front of the landing gear, whichever way is facing front, which is right up there, we're going to place down a stone brick stair like this. Not like that, on top of this stone brick top slab, followed by a cobblestone wall on top of it. We then want to place down a stone brick stair with its back facing toward the front, like so. Come off the stone brick stair at an angle, we're going to place down another stone brick upside down stair. So you get something that looks like that, kind of like a, at an angle there. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall going up, and then we're just going to place down a stone brick upside down stair on the very top there. We also want to go ahead and go to the sides here, this polished andesite block. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall on both sides. We're going to place down an end rod on top of the cobblestone wall, like that, on both sides. And then we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone brick stairs. We're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair, like that on both sides. And then we just want to go ahead and go in the top here, and we're just going to take some iron trapdoors and basically put it on the top here in all these spaces, and also come off this stone brick stair right here. We're going to place down a stone brick half slab going back to the polished andesite block. And you're going to just put iron trapdoors there to kind of fill in the top there, and everything like that. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the door on. And the door sticks out on the outside here. So you can see it sticks out over here. So to put this on, it's really simple. We just want to go ahead and basically go to these blocks. Basically follow along here. We're just going to go ahead and go down 1, 2, and 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have these half slabs here. So we can just place down a half slab of quartz. And then 1, 2, and 3 down. Quartz, half slab. 1, 2, and 3 down. Quartz half slab. And then 1, 2, and 3 down for the doors that would open up to expose the landing gear. Very simple stuff. And then we just want to go ahead and go into our inventory and add the little landing light on. We're going to grab ourselves an item frame, a sign, and also a glass block. We're going to go ahead and put down an item frame, a glass block in the item frame, and a sign on it like that for the landing lights that would be on the landing gear when it would come down. And once you guys have that done, that's going to basically do it for the landing gear of this Handley Page Victor. And all you would have to do is just take that rear wheel here and flip it over to the other side, and you guys would be good to go. Once you guys have that all done, that's going to do it for the tutorial for the Handley Page Victor. Really awesome build. It was pretty crazy. A lot of work went into this build, guys. I nearly spent a whole day working on it because it was just really challenging in some aspects of it. And hopefully you guys, enjoyed and all that stuff. If you guys do use this design, I just you guys give me proper credit for it. This was a big project and a really difficult design, so I really would really like to receive credit if you guys do end up using it. As long as you guys give me credit, you guys are free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on and all that stuff. And you guys are pretty crazy if you were able to finish this build off. Anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.